Yeah. Anybody else kind of along those lines, maybe getting paid up front, that's a big thing. Like when I transitioned from doing billing to getting paid up front for every job, um my life just got so much easier. Like calling people and like going, "Hey bro, net 15, net 30 was 90 days ago." Like it brings out a different part of you, and I hate that part of me. Like, Gestapo, finding you in the alleyway with the bat, that's the attitude you want to have. But some of these people, they still send you work, but they only pay back in the day what they would do. And I could list off a list of these companies in California. They would pay you, let's say they sent you $1,000 worth of billable work. They'd pay you 800, and they continue to send you the $1,000 worth of work. But because they're a piece, this little job here, little job there, they'd pay you, $500-$600 check. Then 2 weeks later, it's another $300 check or whatever. And by the end of it, there's a total just grows over time. And so I still have people. I don't even collect on it anymore. My old serve manager account that they shut down on me used to be a free account, and then now it's not because they sold. They which is kind of crazy. I should try to log into that because I have a lot of people owed me money. I mean, tens of thousands of dollars I was owed. And I collected on a lot of it before I left California. But when I started doing prepay, my life just got better, and I just didn't want to collect anymore. I just didn't want to collect anymore. I'm like, just go to my website, order online. And then the full automation started from there too. So once somebody's hit submit, you can use Zapier. You could have it do everything you want to do. You could have it send them an email with the serve manager order number, which I know, Jessica, we tried that and it didn't work. And then I checked mine and ours is working. So maybe starting from scratch on yours with Desi and having her tell her I want it to be put into serve manager as a job.
Okay.
Because from there I could take that data and I could pick up from there and create a zap that would give him the order number. I think before we tried to do it on the back of one where you didn't have it do it for you. And that was the problem, I think. Yeah, I think that was the problem. But yeah, it gives the order number and everything. It says, hey, your order number is 34. And sometimes some things don't get entered. Like some fields are blank. And I'm like, oh, man. But the job's entered. The documents are uploaded. Like most of it's there. So you could go through and finish it. But as soon as Mighty Automation is finished, I'll never look at that again. We'll just have everything in our system.
Quick question. Cool. So yeah. We have the order form link, but we only get one. Well, different clients, I charge different fees, different, if an attorney asks for the link, I'm not going to charge them the same that I charge a pro se. However, I've got to go in each time and change it. Is there going to be an option to have like different layers?
Inside of Mighty Automation?
Yeah, on order forms have like different templates.
Mm-hmm. I like that idea. We haven't gone into that yet, but I have thought about that because we use FormStack right now, and there's no reason why we need to use FormStack. We can just build out our own forms in the system. The problem with that is when people do that, like PST did that, they don't change it. They don't want to change it, right? They don't want to. So what we have to do is create a form that allows you to change certain elements of it. Like
or create a new link.
Yeah, you can create multiple payment forms basically.
Well, I'm talking about like if you want to give one attorney their own link.
Yeah.
That way they just go in and key it in.
Yeah.
And
so I think
changes.
I think the difference is what you're talking about is that with attorneys, they're like regular customers that you can bill. Okay. With attorneys that I would bill them, but I had their credit card on file already. Right. So the bill was just hey, reply approved and charge, and I will charge it every month, right? And sometimes they wouldn't reply approved, and I would still charge it because I knew them so well. I knew that I was confident in my statement to them. And then, but yeah, definitely I am open to all suggestions with the dashboard. We're going to keep building it out, and you guys start using it, start posting jobs. And I imagine there's not going to be a whole lot of people like bidding on jobs yet because there's not a lot of people on the platform yet, right? But eventually you'll be able to post on there and get lots of people bidding on your job and saying, hey, I'll do it for, $100 or whatever, and a fair amount. And then you say, okay, you pay them through the system. Immediately once they're assigned the job, you pay them through the system. So if you have attorneys off platform, what you would do, that's what you're talking about, is you would you don't have to send them we don't want to send them to the directory where they're going to see all these servers in the server marketplace. We don't do that.
Mhm.
So what you do is you'll have a special form that's created that is your branded to your company, and you get to send it like from your website. So right now, if you were to create a page, let's say hearttoheartinvestigations.com, right? And a / order, right? That's what I like to do.
Right.
So they go to your website, it's branded to you, but there's an HTML embedded on that page where they can order, kind of like FormStack. And then what you do is you just create another one of those pages for an attorney, just another blank page for an attorney. And we have another form that's created for your account that's for attorneys. That would be one way to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another way to do it is just to create a Stripe invoice and send it directly. That's another way to do it. Because you can add jobs to the platform, just like Serve Manager, you can add jobs to the platform without receiving payment. Yeah. But then we're going to add the payment features and the invoicing and all that later too. But I want to connect directly with QuickBooks. Some people use different platforms though. That's kind of the hard thing,
Well, my issue was that, like, if someone called, I would send them the link, but have the amount that I told them in there, so they had to pay it.
What you're talking about is like a PayPal, or like just like a space that says job number and then payment amount, and they get to select how much they're paying you, basically.
Correct. And the issue that I was having is, like, a lady pushed regular, but she wanted it done 24-hour. So it's like, she paid the wrong amount.
That's what people do.
Yeah.
That's just, you can't, to make it dummy proof, you just have a different page completely, Yeah.